Hello everybody, Tyler back here with another video, and I'm doing this one because somebody asked me, have you read any of the Star Trek books? So I thought, why not show off my little collection here? I've got quite a few of them, and this is a sci-fi page, so this is something sci-fi I have. I'm not a huge reader, but I do read once in a while, and when I do, it's usually like horror, science fiction kind of stuff, like Stephen King or like Star Trek. So this is what I got. Pretty decent amount, I think. I mean, I've been collecting these for a long time, and I have to stand on my couch here just to show them all off with my camcorder. So, anyways, let's start here with the hardcovers, and then we will work our way down. Okay. Start off with Star Trek Memories and Star Trek Movie Memories by William Shatner. Great stuff. We want to learn a little bit more about what happened behind the scenes. Probe, which is a sequel to Star Trek IV. Ashes of Eden, which is a great book by William Shatner. William Shatner's Preserver. Great stuff. He's actually a very good author, and he's got his own little universe, Shatner universe. Shatnerverse is what they call it, but it's interesting. It's not exactly canon, but I always liked it. Then The Valiant, great series. That's takes place when Picard was on the Stargazer before he became captain of the Enterprise D. Great series, talking about his first command and everything. And then Reunion, that's actually the first one when they talked about his old shipmates, and that's great. It's basically like a sequel to this series of Valiant. So I would read this first, then read these. It'd be more enjoyable. Devil's Heart, I haven't read that. Q Squared, great book. It ties with one of the characters from the original series. Imzadi, oh, great stuff. If you like Commander Riker or Counselor Troy or stuff, it's a great background story on them. Imzadi 2, never read that one yet. I haven't read all of these. I've only read some of them. It would be insane for me to read all these. It would take a long time, but I have read quite a few. Okay, next one, Ship of Line. I haven't read it. Warped. That one's okay. It's kind of a little boring, but it's alright. Twist of Fate, that's like what do they call them? Like a reboot of the franchise. It takes place after the end of Deep Space Nine, which it's nice. I wish they would have done like a movie or something, but oh well. New Frontier, I'll talk about that in a little while. Insurrection, of course, based off the movie. Make It So, never read it. Quiz books. Actually got that book right there, The Pantheon, brand new for $1. At Barnes & Noble. They were giving that thing away. Alright, now let's go down to my paperbacks. These are my original Star Trek ones. Great stuff. A lot of these were before any of the other series were made, so they're interesting. Great artwork. I'm going to get a little closer so you can see some of this artwork on these. Awesome. That one's cool with all the Beatles. The universe, I love their universe episodes. Okay. Now let's go to my personal favorite, The Next Generation. Exile. Oh, I skipped one. Oh, Final Frontier there. That's like a prequel to Star Trek, the original. It talks about Kirk's dad, so if you want to, that's a good one if you want to know a little bit more about him. And some of these Next Generation books, I've read quite a few of these. Strike Zone, really good book. Mass, good. My personal favorite, though, of all these is A Rock and a Hard Place. Great book. And Gulliver's Fugitives. I don't think I read that one. Never mind. It's the wrong one. I'm thinking of something else. Exiles. Spartacus. That's the one I was thinking of. Great book. It's about these androids trying to become a part of the Federation or whatever. It's awesome. And this one, Q-in-Law, listen to the audiobook. It's got what's her name? Roddenberry's wife. Come on, I know. Madge Albette. And it's got John Delancey reading the audiobook. Amazing. You gotta listen to that. War Drums, good book. Great stuff about the Rhymlins here. I love the cover art on these. It's awesome. Get back again. I haven't read some of the later ones. I was trying to go from the beginning, so a lot of these I don't know yet. The Q Continuum. I usually get these at like thrift stores and stuff, or retail stores, or when like places like Barnes and Noble does sales on used books. Relics and Unification, great ones based off the episodes, but they go into a lot more detail. Relics especially, it's great. I love that episode. Scotchy. All Good Things. Stargazer Oblivion. That's a great one because that one shows how Picard first meets Guinan. I know there's an episode in the series where that happens, but that's when Guinan first meets Picard. This is where Picard first meets Guinan. Great one. Emissary, that's a good audiobook too. Fallen Heroes, Deep Space Nine, one of my absolute favorites. Listen to the audiobook too. That's what you have to read. Listen to that. It's read by Rene Auberjonois, who plays Odo. Fantastic. He does a great Quark impression too. It's a great book. You definitely listen to that audio. I bought that. I've never read the book. I've listened to the audiobook, but one of the must-get ones of all this stuff. Oh, sit down here. Easier. Rebels. Worlds of Deep Space Nine. Rising Sun, great stuff that happens after Deep Space Nine ends, and where Bajor becomes part of the Federation. Great stuff. I love Deep Space Nine. TNG is my favorite, but Deep Space Nine was great too. Voyager, I love Voyager too. That's what really first got me into Star Trek. Amazing artwork. I love this one. This artwork on this one's awesome. Cool, like creatures there. There's Cass. I got rid of her. Echo's good book. 7 of 9. There she is. Can't not like 7. Dark Matters. Mosaic and Pathways. Again, get the audiobooks of those. They talk all about the character backgrounds of all the shipmates on there. Pathways especially excellent, and Mosaic is read by Captain Janeway herself, Kate Mulgrew. Definitely check that out in audiobook. Some of these are just perfect just by the people who read them. And this is a sequel to the end of Voyager. Takes place when they come home. Great stuff. Then Enterprise. I've read one of these. I'm not a huge fan of Enterprise, but I still like them. I don't hate it. I still watch the stuff sometimes. And there's the book there that gave me my name, Brain Feathers 101, on my other channel. Star Trek New Frontier, great stuff. Peter David's one of the best Star Trek authors, I think. Definitely, he's done a lot of these books, and this is his original series he's done, and it's awesome. It's got a couple characters from Star Trek you've seen before, like the Doctor, it's a Vulcan, and then Commander Shelby from The Best of Both Worlds is in there. Great stuff. Get up here. Sorry if it's a little bit shaky here. Trying to move. There's not a lot of room. This stuff takes up the entire living room, basically. A lot of books. I have the captain's table. I'm missing Pikes, but yeah. Borderlands, Badlands, it kind of crosses over those 4. Federation, great. Gives a little bit of info about the Federation. Section 31, if you watch Deep Space Nine, you'll know what Section 31 is. With Dr. Bashir and stuff. Return, that's like Return of Kirk, told by Kirk himself, William Shatner. Amazing. Spectre, I haven't read the later ones of that series, but Return's the best. Monsters of Star Trek. Best of Trek, these got little stories in them. Really cool stuff. So anyways, that is my Star Trek book collection. A lot of them, I've been reading quite a few, and I haven't read them all, and I don't know if I ever will, but I'll try my best. I don't have a lot of time, but love Star Trek, and you guys all live long and prosper. See you later.